Ladies and gentlemen, Dutsima local government in Katsina state. Something happened. We got this information from credible sources. There was some group of bandits that has been abducting people, collecting a huge sum of ransom. If you're a Nigerian, you know what a bandit does. They pick up people, they abduct them. Now, the bad thing about the bandits is this. When they abduct their victims, they can either return their victims after the ransom has been paid, or they do not return the victims sometimes. Either way, the bandits don't lose. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to paint the real picture. According to what we heard, this is not a recent information. This has been like the modus operandi of the bandits. When they request for a certain amount and the victim relative cannot pay, what they do is to harvest the organ. A total demolition job. It's a syndicate. They have people that work for them that have medical skill. They harvest the organ and they dispose the victim. So either way, what they tell people, what they tell their victim is, either way, we are not on the losing side. So ladies and gentlemen, most of these bandits, according to the information we have, they are Fulanese, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say about the Fulanese, man. The problem of this tribe is becoming too much. But let's move forward, right? So what happened was this particular, they call it Dunsima village in Katsina. They actually attacked in the early hours of the morning. They were trying to abduct a particular semi-rich man in that village that has livestock, that's cows, that's sheep, you know. I will say semi, because you have some rich people in Katsina that really what they have is unimaginable. The level of wealth they have is unimaginable. So I would say he's a semi-rich man. But if you compare his level of riches to some people, man, it's actually unbelievable. So they tried to abduct him. Now, this man does not have securities that guide him, all of that, you know. They feel secured among themselves, and they are more religious than, you know, they don't really think about security like that. They think more about religion and all of that. So these bandits, they came in numbers about, according to the information we're given, they came about 40-something in numbers, and they tried to abduct him. Now, unfortunately for these bandits, the soldiers in that environment, they were on mufti. They weren't on their military uniform. You know, a lot of Nigerian Army are from the north. So, unfortunately, as they were trying to abduct this man from the outside, information went around when the people started hearing noise, and, you know, the people here are actually used to bandits attacking. So they already knew the presence was already, you know, much felt. They sent information across, and the local troops that were there, they mobilized, and serious gunfire began. And according to the information we have, this gun battle lasted for over 30 minutes. Intense gunfire, non-stop. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of bandits were deleted. According to the information we have, some of them, after the villagers went on like search operation, after this operation, some of them died along the bush path where they were trying to go. And this guy was captured, you know, and you know what, you know, Nigerians, you know, when they caught him, they battered him. they battered the hell out of him. And if you look at his cranium, if you look at his whole face, you know they've actually done a physical demolition job on him. So now they are taking him away. If you listen to what he's saying, he's actually acting as if he's innocent, but he was actually, you know, caught with a rifle. He threw his rifle over the fence. But people in the house where he threw the fence, they were already looking at him. So they actually raised the alarm, and he was caught. You know, he just wanted to pretend as if he was a normal person. But, you know, Nigerian troops, we already know what it is. We already know when those guys, when they stand in front of you, you already know what time it is. They are not going to treat you like a victim of war. They are going to treat you like a bandit that you are, ladies and gentlemen. So here is the video of the bandits. He has got tased up, and ladies and gentlemen, we will bring an interpreter very soon that will interpret everything that was said in the video. Hold on a sec.
Ita kama shi.
Ka san Allah.
Ban shi ba ma da
ne sallallahu alaihi
kawo kana. Yau ni
Duka kin so da kai.
Masta.
Duka kin so da nan.
Masta jawo.
wani ne zawo ai ni ma ban da gari soja masa
masta
wadan babu
Ina abu ka musu gawo.
kuma shi masta ka nan yake nan ya tashi. Ko ba gaskiya ba. Ka san duk abin da zaka yi.
ya kawo
Masta.
to shikenan
Masta shi ya kawo mu mastawan.
to shikenan
Ni in ban taba sani wurin
Wanda da kama shi na kira.
kuma ni ina da manya kuna ji kai ku wannan ku kwantar da hankali ni ina da
Ka huce ko? Ka huta.
ban iya tahiya ai
A ka huta.
kana ji
Ka huta. An ka huta tashi mutai ka huta. Ya kuri Allah tashi mutai ka huta.
ai kana ji nan dina
ke zahi ko to tashin da zahi ke kana huta ka dubo ni zan ce kai ba kai abin da nake so
yawa
to tashi kan ba a hankali
Allah ku za a bi a hankali
dama hankali za a kada dan Allah ka kari mai wani abu tashin mutai hankali za ka rika tahiya a hankali za ka rika tahiya ka dubo ni zan ce ka wani gaya ma fa ni zan ce ka abin da nake so ka jibi nan mutai
So, ladies and gentlemen, according to what my translator said, who you've seen before, she actually said that this guy that has been apprehended in the video, actually, after they've touched him up, he now confessed that he has a master, that he has never been to this vicinity before, that his master brought him there, probably for this operation. And he said that they should give him time. He's going to take them to where his master is, but his master has already fled. He was part of the people that fled, right? So what these people do is, when they want to attack a particular settlement, they call for their tribesmen from other parts. So that's why he probably has never been there before for this operation. But the master must have given him a guarantee that, look, I know this place very well. I know the nuke and training. After the operation, you're going to go back. That, according to what we've heard many times, they don't. It's just one or two that you need in your vicinity. Once they are there, they study the terrain. They give information back to their men. They come back and mass the attack, and that is it. But this one has been caught. He said he's going to take them to where his master is. Now, you can see the man grab his shirt. He now told the man that part of his body that the man held, that is paining him, probably his liver, because that was the right side. Maybe they've actually dropped the body shot to that liver. So he said that part of his body is paining him, that is in pain. So they now told him to stand up, that he has rested enough. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the information. And ladies and gentlemen, so far so good. Nigerian forces continue to fight in this region, most especially in Zamfara. And ladies and gentlemen, I won't lie to you, the Nigerian forces are really doing a very, very fantastic job, because let's not deny one thing. These guys don't have the best of equipment. Some of them, you can see them actually shooting at the gun jams. And you can see them in the midst of the exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that if the Nigerian troops are given the right resources to work, and we have a government that is willing and ready to fight terrorism can easily be an issue of the past. Ladies and gentlemen, you can drop your opinion in the comment section below. It's your boy 72 Android signing out, and I've said this is the beginning of the Nigerian information. And ladies and gentlemen, I won't disappoint you to bring you the information as it's going on the front line. Salute.